Good day, everybody, and welcome back to the Share Button. I'm Karabo Masamola, your host, and with me I have the lovely Miss Camilla Waldman.
Hi.
How are you doing, my lady?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm glad you're good. I'm good too. So, I just wanted to ask, well, one of many questions, of course. When exactly did you set foot into the industry, the television industry in particular?
Actually, television came quite late in my career, relatively so. In that I trained as an actor in the theatre, and in those days, talking a little while back, in those days there wasn't any training for film and television, certainly not in South Africa. So all of my training was in the theatre, and it was this sort of space of where I learned and grew. So the first decade was all my work was there. And then started doing a little bit of film, but it was very new terrain. And then, quite by chance, I did a small sort of television thing just prior to joining Generations. And at the time, it was this audition for character and Villiers.
Yeah.
And at the time was destined to kind of just come in and upset Tao's life, be an agitator for a moment. So that's really where it began, and I had didn't understand the medium of television at all. And were it not for the most amazing cast of actors who kind of really, truly helped me in so many ways. So I kind of learned, began to learn the form, and then was graced with the fact that the character was a strong character. And so
it was very strong.
So they continued, so I ended up being there like nearly 5 years. So I learned a great deal. In fact, everything actually a lot of what I have gone on to teach and work in that space was learned there. That was kind of where it all began.
Okay, and then in the different characters that you played, and de Villiers, Chef, Marlene, most recently. I'm generally such a fan, you don't understand. But what would you say was the most challenging character that you've ever had to play on television? And how did you overcome the challenge of playing that character?
I think Chef Marlene has definitely been, I would say, like the most challenging character. I mean, Anne was challenging because a lot of it was new, and I didn't understand, I didn't quite know how soap worked, I didn't know how the story was told in that medium. But Chef Marlene, when I first read her, the character, when they asked me, and I love Skim, so I love the work that they're doing, and I was so delighted to be able to do work in that space. But the character at first on paper was very flat. She seemed like quite almost kind of a sort of line drawing, but I couldn't quite get under her skin. And then was very thankful that Skim does a lot of, they're very strong in their research, and they're very strong in their support of their actors. So they suggested, they had a couple, they gave me some really nice input. Anyway, long story, I went to go do a bit of research, went to culinary school, sat there quietly watching.
Like observation and everything.
And then from observing, I was actually shocked at how strict all these chefs, the teachers are, and like the whole sort of way that the kitchen works, and the kind of hierarchy and the status and the power dynamic. Man. So I'd never been in that world. So from there, I started. Actually, there was one character who I was like, okay, all right. So then was able to return to Skim and said, no, okay, I get it. I found it. I think by having seen somebody in the real space, I was able to know, okay, and then that sort of opened up a door, and then, but she was a challenging character.
She was a very well portrayed character rather. Wow. Okay. So what would you say to aspiring actors, but television actors in particular? Because I know you deal a lot with stage, and you're a lecturer, yes.
Teacher.
A teacher, a teacher. But what advice would you give to aspiring television actors?
I work, I'd say probably most of my teaching work is with young television actors, young professionals who are, either are really grooved into a character, just want to kind of renew and revitalize, or it is, beautiful young actors that are coming into the industry. And so if I could say advice, kind of what I would say, I do have a belief that the work of the actor, whether in whichever medium, and I want to qualify that just quickly to say, whether it is in theatre, whether it is in drama and education, whether it's in film, whether it's in television, and in the medium of television, there's the daily drama, there's the television drama, there's a lot of different spaces for the actor to work in.
Yes.
I do believe that the work of the actor, whichever medium you're working in, is the same work.
Okay.
I mean, the work of creating character and the work of inhabiting story is the same work. It's just knowing, okay, this medium tells this story in this way, so there might be a different intensity, there might be there's different technicalities that pertain to the medium. And amazingly enough, a lot of young actors were saying, oh, no, I work in theatre, I couldn't work in television, or I work in television, I couldn't work in the theatre, I can't work in film. Yeah. And so, I often want to really expand that awareness and say, no, hang on a second, no. Actually, once you know, and often it's actually just a few, it's about knowledge and craft skills, and once you know that, and I suddenly see actors going, oh my gosh!
Which is the importance of studying and experience.
Absolutely, because you suddenly realize, oh my gosh, you can do a whole lot more than I thought, and you kind of get more, just to expand that. So, but advice, I would say, is understand what is the story you're telling, and for who.
Okay.
That's an important connection with the actor, I think, because I think the more we connect with why do we do what we do, and who is the story for, it opens up a channel inside you to both empathize with the character and understand telling the story for a reason. Together we're making something to reach there. Yeah. And then it stops being such an insular thing, such a kind of, oh my gosh, can I do it? Is it okay? Do you know all of that stuff? And it kind of opens you up to, yes, of course I can. I'm doing this and I'm in this story for a reason. So I think connecting that also, it makes for, it gives an actor vision, I think.
An actor vision.
Yeah, it gives you connect with why you're telling.
I see the vision.
You see the vision. I want you to see the vision. It's beautiful. I mean, it's in the same way that you're making work, and you're making work to reach people. That's what it's going to be about. Yeah.
Thank you. And one more question.
Yes.
What are you working on right now? Is there anything? Are there any ventures that you're looking at, or anything you would like to share with me and my people?
Oh, that's beautiful. No, I'm working. I do feel that I'm being called to work as a teacher more and more.
Okay.
So I loved working with actor spaces. Mm-hmm. I'm teaching at Vintage, but at the moment I'm working with Pisani, with some of the actors that are working on the dailies. Mm-hmm. So I'm working quite a lot of different spaces, and as an actor, as a teacher, as a teacher to actors. Yes. So that's very challenging, kind of finding, I suppose in some way, naming what sometimes feels like intuitive process, something that you just kind of do. And you've got to think, okay, well, how did I just do that? Or how did that person do what they did there? Yeah. And then kind of trying to unpack it so that you can find the words so that you can share that and unlock it for somebody else. So that's finding that language is, and very interesting, and particularly in the South African context. Yeah. So much talent, so much that, I think that we have so many stories still to tell. Yes. But then as an actor, what's beautiful about getting older is that I don't work as much, but then the work that is there, I feel like I have a little bit more, I'm more empowered to make more choices about what I really want to do, as opposed to kind of, where often, so that's a good thing. And so currently, there's two things, both are South African dramas.
Oh, okay.
But they're kind of in the pipeline, so we'll probably at least start shooting in January.
So excited.
So very challenging characters that actually, the one character scares me so much. So she's really, really hard.
I feel like the scary ones are the best ones because you put in more effort to actually execute that character better.
You're right. No, she scares me. No, she's kind of like oh man, she's just in such a mess. And it's quite hard to, there's part of me that's, she just scares me. So I've got to kind of find my way in, and all the things I say to actors, no, we've got to, separate out from, yourself and your actor and your character, and, but then there's always those characters that
Yeah,
come on in, you know what I mean? And they're like in your room and you're going, oh, okay. So she's in my room, but she's on the outside at the moment.
Okay.
And then I just to say that, I was really blessed. I did a small role on Liam Chester's new film, Frank and Fearless.
He has a new film coming up?
He has a new film coming out, Frank and Fearless.
Okay.
And wow, no, and it's I'm not going to give away all the amazing actors that are in it.
Okay.
But I was and that was an amazing experience. I'd never worked with him, never worked in that way.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of destined for release like in December. And I played really. Woo,
I'm looking forward to it already. I'm getting goosebumps.
Wait till you see, and the actors are just wow.
Yeah.
They're all beautiful South African cast, like wow cast.
Yeah.
So I'm just a little person in an amazing cast, but
may it
do well because
we look forward to all your work.
So much. Thank you.
It's such an honor having you on my show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me the space. Appreciate it.
Thank you. And to everybody at home, thank you very much for joining us for this episode. We will see you again, same time, same place, here on the share button. Goodbye.